is it possible that in a country like India, Sohail, every state decides? So Bengal will decide.
Not at all.
Andhra Pradesh will decide. Kejriwal will decide. Assam will decide. Isn't that going to lead to chaos? What if somebody flies from one state which is not vaccinating to another state which is vaccinating, gets the shot and comes back? You need uniformities. Which is why I'm a great believer in vaccine for all. Let's not create these situations, rules which will be broken.
So, with your permission, I want to start by saying what you began the program with. How have we come to such a pass? You know, in Julius Caesar, in Shakespeare's Caesar, Cassius says the fault, dear Brutus, lies not in ourselves, not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. We are to blame. To blame Narendra Modi, the government, the state governments is stupid. We have relaxed. Our behavior has been terrible, and we have allowed this situation to become what it has become. I completely agree with you. You have to have vaccination for all, but you cannot have a situation where states will decide individually what they want to do with vaccination. There has to be some order and some semblance of order. Now, one gentleman said that why were we sending vaccines abroad? That's part of the agreement. That's part of the licensing agreement that AstraZeneca has had with Serum Institute. Now, again, do you want to violate international agreements? That's up to you to decide. But Arnab, no matter how much of vaccination you do in India, if your behavior is impervious, if your behavior is the kind that we are seeing today, we are going to invite trouble. And here I just want to make two quick points. Number one, sometimes politicians need to lead by example. People are right in asking that you're disallowing people at funerals, you're limiting it to 20, you're shutting down schools, but you're allowing election rallies with the impunity that they're being allowed when no one is wearing a mask. I mean, what happens there? Aren't those super spreaders? So the point is, you cannot choose where COVID is going to attack. COVID will attack regardless of strata, regardless of income, regardless of geography. So you have to be more responsible. I think, and Arnab, this is up to you to do. I think our healthcare frontline workers have been remarkable. Our hospitals are stretched beyond repair. Now, if we continue to misbehave, if we continue to behave irresponsibly as citizens, where we don't wear masks, like children we have to be told to wear masks, if we think we're entitled, then we are inviting trouble, and we deserve the trouble we get. So let's stop blaming governments for everything. You know, it's very easy in this country. If there's a lockdown, oh, but what's the point of a lockdown? Is Narendra Modi out of his mind? Are chief ministers out of their mind to ask for a lockdown if they didn't need one? Obviously, we need one. If we could behave so well for the first 8 or 10 months after COVID hit, why have we suddenly become irresponsible? It's a typical habit in our country. कि एक बार गुजर गया कुछ नहीं होगा, but that कुछ नहीं होगा will happen with greater impunity, with greater effect, and to greater damage. So my appeal would be through your channel and through other media outlets that we must tell people to mask up. We can't blame Modi for everything. We can't blame Uddhav Thackeray or Mamata Banerjee or Yedurappa or whoever. We are equally responsible for inviting the mess that we've invited ourselves.
Yeah, but who's...
Every person who doesn't mask himself is creating a danger for India.
I totally agree with you.